Hey, how are you? Good to see you again. First of all, I love you from the heart. I'm super excited about life because life is super fantastic and a great opportunity for me and you to change the world by changing ourselves from the inside out. So welcome back. If you're focused on awakening, enlightenment, self-awareness, you're at the right place because I'm a spiritual master, I'm a ascending master, and I'm here to inspire y'all in your personal, professional development, but more than this, deeper than this, in your awakening. We're here to inspire each other, and we're here to create a better planet, to cooperate, to create amazing partnerships in between each other. We're not here to compete. We're not here to create chaos or violence or wars or whatever you're focusing on the limited or dark energy. But we are here to respect each other, to love each other, be kind to each other, be willing to, help each other and assist each other. And more than this, to accelerate the progress. It's about acceleration of your progress. It's about the new momentum, the continuing of all. So it's all about flowing through the heart and flowing through the soul. It's all about creation. It's all about inner creation. It's all about the possibilities of expanding your consciousness levels into a cosmic flow. Well, the subject of today is actually super simple, super effective, but a little bit of controversial in terms of the idealization of the subject, So nobody speaks about death. Nobody knows about death. Then Carlos say, well, why you don't know about death? And then people say, well, I don't know. So the thing is, nobody knows about death for a specific reason, because nobody really focus on this, because they're not prepared or they're not trained enough to die as a lord, to die as a gentleman. Nobody really is focused on this understanding, Oh, shame on you, shame on me, guys. Why? Because we are untold. We are not told how to cope with this mechanism and how to understand this mechanism. Because we only know one truth: we're all going to die. We're all going to die, guys. Like, for real. We're all going to die. And dying is this normal process. Dying is normal. Everyone dies. So we will die. And if we are going to die, we are ascending. We're going back home, right? But Carlos, Earth is my home. Yeah, it's my home too, but it's a transition. It's a momentary home. We all have a better house, which is our spirit, or spiritual worlds, or divine realms. So we all have this world, right? And we are coming from this world, Earth, and going through another world, accordingly to our consciousness levels. So we need to be aware of the possibilities of dying properly. Nobody talks about death because it's scary. Oh, it's scary, I don't want to think about it. I don't know what happens next, and blah, blah. Well, that's unconscious, that's ignorance. You gotta know about death. You gotta know about death. Because once you know about death, you're more open to live on a high during your life. You're more open to live more consciously, more focused on what it matters in life. You gotta focus on what matters in life. And I would say that what matters in life is God, Source. So you need to live, you know, His flow in this earth, into this earth, you know. You know, that's simple. And number two, I think we need to live accordingly to angels and archangels and masters, but on the earth, with the code of conduct and ethics. Number three, we need to live in harmony with everyone around us, in respect and coexistence and connection between us. It's pretty simple. It's super simple eventually. So we gotta live more accordingly to your heart and soul, and then you're able to live a better life. So dying is a normal mechanism. And people ask me, okay, Carlos, so tell me more about death. What do you know about death? Well, death is a transition from your consciousness level as a human being into a new body, into a new Christian or Christic or Buddhic consciousness body, or crystal body. So you become crystallized on the earth, and then you're able to fly high inside the cosmos without starships or without, you know, any type of starship, because you have your own starship, which is your merkaba, which is coming from the heart. So you have this heart merkaba, like Drunvala Melchizedek say all the time, right? So you have this heart merkaba, which is amazing. And you open your heart, and then you just open the merkaba. And then you're flying high in the cosmos forever, and going back to the source again. And then you're entering the source again. It's like the returning home. It's the highest feeling of highest feeling. It's the superior love feeling. It's like when you get born on the earth from an amazing mother, you know. You feel that love and nurturing. So that is the same flow. All right. So we have this idea about living on a high. I'm on a high, life and Duncan Sheik on a high. Amazing songwriter. So then you're able to go back into the cosmos, which is fantastic, right? So you open your merkaba and you're entering your merkaba, and then you don't go to hell or paradise. Nonetheless, you need to live a beautiful life. You need to live with kindness and support and respect and good flow, you know. If you're creating crimes or violence or anything like that, you're not creating something unique. So then you're not able to go and fly high inside this merkaba. Okay, so yeah, it's another concept. You'll be able to live inside this merkaba if you go through the flow inside your life. If you're flowing into your life, then you're just opening the possibilities, you know. So yeah, it's another mechanism, guys. You gotta be flying high into the flow state throughout all your life. Then you're able to access this merkaba or this heart coherence, right? So in your heart chakra, there is this merkaba or your own starship, which is your crystal body and the astral or divine realms. So it's a superior plan. Okay, so not everyone can do this, because not everyone is training for this throughout life, you know. So people don't have time to train meditation, pranayamas, yoga, contemplation, silence, and many other things, you know. So they're not able to share the light with their hands, or, you know, focus on spirituality before. In the end, they're only focused on the successful materialistic flow, but that is limited. Because if you focus on the spirituality before, on God before, then you're unlimited, then you're expanded, then you're all free, then you're divine, and then it's all done. It's all flow. It's freedom. It's a high, gigantic freedom. Perfect. So then you have this possibility. So dying is a process, and if you don't practice those things, probably you die and go into this bardo, which is the, yeah, it's like a tunnel. Okay, it's like a tunnel. Then you stay there. You know, it's weird. You're, you know, revisiting your past memories, your suffering memories, all in between. Then you go into this bardo, which is this tunnel, which is a little bit dark, and then you find two types of light, one on your left and one in your right. The brighter light is the divine realms, which is the focus, and not that brighter light, like a foggy light, is the astral realms, which is the reincarnation process and flow of being a little bit lost. So you gotta go into the divine realms, divine superior plans. That is the right flow, okay? If you go into this bardo or in this tunnel. So suicide is not good at all, because you get stuck in your body, which is not really good. And you get suffering the loop from this last moment. Being murdered by a criminal or shot in the head is not really good at all. You get super stuck. Super painful. Not good. No good at all. What else? Yeah, dying because of strong diseases is not really good, but then you have support in terms of access of astral hospital, things like that. Yeah, so if you're a good person during your life, if you're kind and respectful, you will have support and assistance because you're respectful and you deserve it. You have support and assistance. Okay? So it's about being like a lord during all your life, you know. That's all about this. Okay. Right. So death is singular and unique for every single person. Not everyone is having the same type of death. Why? Because everyone is different and everyone is unique with a different story, different background, different achievements, different flows, you know. Everyone is different. But the thing is, we have a pattern to access a superior level of consciousness, and then you have an amazing life with an amazing death. Doesn't mean, you know, like, that's it. You have an amazing life with an amazing death, and then you go pursue discontinuing, guys. So yeah, it's pretty intense. It's a possibility. Okay, guys. So dying is a never-ending process, and then once you go across this tunnel, you have this possibility to release all your past memories and then access to your higher self, which is your true self, and then you're able to navigate in other realms, other planets, or other universes accordingly to your permission, because it depends on your consciousness level, and it depends on what you support to live, because it's so many, know, it's like we have so many realities out there, parallel realities, all over the places. And guys, that's it, guys. That is it. That is it, bro. So, we have different realities all over the places. And because of this, I think we are able to navigate through another perspective of all. So it depends on the mood, it depends on the vibration and frequency you have in life. If you do amazing things, you're gonna do higher level, superior level of connection. If you don't do amazing things, then you cannot have it. Simple, effective, and to the point, right? So, yeah, remember about this flow. It's always about the possibility of understanding who you are from inside out and what you do and how you live and flow through your life. It's just about that connection, okay? Great. All right, guys, so dying is a never-ending process, and then probably you get the reincarnation process in the same city, in the same astral city. Then you start all over again. So, yeah, it's simple. But the permission of having an amazing family is not for everyone, so you gotta do good stuff. You gotta add more value. That's it. And that is it. Simple. Simple like this. Okay, guys. So it depends, the dying process for everyone. Then, Carlos, how do you know those things? Come on, seriously. How do you know those things? Guys, it's simple. I practice out-of-body experiences. I have out-of-body experiences and astral projections, soul projections since I was 15 years old. So I've been practicing those techniques and tools since I was 15. Naturally, okay? I don't do drugs. People misunderstand this. No, don't do drugs. Just practice out-of-body experiences since I was 15 years old. Naturally, it's simple, it's effective, it's a natural flow. And yeah, I know the realities out there. I've been flying around other realities, other astral worlds, and other flows. So yeah, it's simple for me. But not for everyone it's simple. So I'm here to inspire y'all in your possibilities and, inspire you all in your search for self-awareness, awakening, and enlightenment. Simple. So, how can you know about death? Yeah, because I practice out-of-body experiences. I'm conscious when I'm sleeping. I am projecting my soul into higher realms. So, that is the flow, okay? And how can we go further? By doing what I need to do, which is doing what I need to do. And that is the key element of all. That is the key element of all. Which is out-of-body experiences practices. Okay? Simple, effective, and to the point. So yeah, it's simple, guys. It's pretty simple. Super simple. It's super simple. I practice out of body experiences all the time and I just go with the flow, which is fantastic. And yeah, it's simple. It's actually super simple. So yeah, it goes with the heart connection, heart coherence for sure. So it's another flow state of the higher connection of your heart, And yeah, guys, Astral projections is a way of self-awareness. You gotta know more about this. I have several books about astral projections if you want, metaphysics and things like that. And yeah, it's interesting, you know. It's an interesting flow. So if you're able to learn more about what I know, you're more than welcome at Histology, the education system I have. And it's a pretty interesting education system. It's a new flow, it's a new possibility. And yes, it can be done. So I'm grateful, I'm honored. And I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for all. Love you. Love you from the heart. Don't be afraid of dying. If you lived a good life, have nothing to be afraid of. You know, nothing to do with fear. Go more into this love, harmony, and surrender, and jump into this cosmic realms and keep flying. It's all about flying, learning, living forever. Because this planet Earth is actually super, isn't it? I love this Earth. I've been always asking God, hey, how did you create this thing? You know, you're awesome. How did you create my life? First of all, how did you create my brain? What an amazing mechanism. How did you create my soul? How did you create my heart? How did you create my mother, my parents, and all in between? So, but I know you didn't create guns. That was a human creation, which is disconnection. Just know, you didn't create guns, and violence and wars. That was the ego. Edging God out, like Dr. Wayne Dyer say all the time. Edging God out. Ego. Right? Violence, wars, crimes, drug addiction, promiscuity, and many other things, dark things, all edging God out. So disconnection from the source. We need to extinguish all the guns right now. Extinguish all the nuclear weapons. Extinguish all of the processes of crimes and give education. Give opportunities to work, to study, to flow. That's what we should do. And I believe in this. I believe in this. That's it. Aisto, this is it. YSTL is coming out because you're still the one. You're unique. You're precious. You're one. We're all one. We're on the flow. So this is it. Don't be afraid of dying if you have an amazing life. And if you have an amazing out-of-body experience, let me know. Just let's chat about it. Let's talk about it, you know, and create a conversation between each other. So it's about time, it's about efforts, it's about being an amazing life, you know. So thank you guys for being so unique and so precious and so friendly, and so hard connected with me, and so exciting. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you from the heart and soul. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Super love you, respect you, and I'm here to assist you and inspire all the good flows around the earth. Don't be afraid of dying. Live a super life. Super living is the key element. Live the super flow, samadhi, momentum, continue all the time. Keep the flow state. Arrivederci, you're still the one. Bye.